March 2014 breathes like a tired bellows, pushing heat through a shelter whose pipes clatter louder than bedtime prayers. The hallway smells of bleach and boiled dust. Bulbs hum their thin arithmetic of light. Relisha's laugh, a skip-rope rhythm, briefly redraws the corridor, then the sound fades under the shuffle of clipboards. Attendance sheets acquire blank spaces where letters used to sit. A teacher calls. A caseworker promises. The promise drowns in voicemail. A maintenance man drifts like a rumor with keys, learning which corners are blind, which doors complain, which cameras blink forward but never sideways. The district inscribes justice in granite and misses a child in pencil. Files travel, concern becomes a stamp in blue, the clock keeps its impolite honesty. In a classroom across town, a desk waits with the patience only furniture understands. Outside, cherry blossoms practice being beautiful while a mother learns the taste of fear that doesn't leave your mouth. You want a clean villain, you meet a system that's very polite. Somewhere between an unchecked box and a door left ajar, a name begins to thin. In that thinning, a question hatches wings, and the hinge of the table begins to creak. December 18, 2011 smudges into evening, the sky the color of old pew wood, the air brittle enough to shave. Phoenix Coldon backs out of her parents' driveway with the practiced ease of a daughter who knows these streets by muscle memory. The Blazers heater coughs warm breath, the radio sketches faint gospel, the world looks ordinary on purpose. By twilight the SUV idles at a crossroads, driver's door ajar like a sentence missing its verb. Her glasses sit where her face should be. Her phone, stubborn and mute, refuses to ring. Patrol lights nose past, then fade. A tow truck hauls the Blazer as if moving a prop between scenes. At home, the first hour stretches like taffy and then snaps. Her parents call again, and listen to the mechanical courtesy of voicemail that does not know their child. Church friends arrive in coats. Search maps bloom across a kitchen table under a bulb that hums with effort. The streets keep their secrets. Rumor begins to collect spare change. Somewhere in the frost-stiff grass, a trail coughs and buries itself. Ordinary minutes have teeth now. They bite. April 1, 2006. The ugly tuna Saluna pulses like a warm engine in the midnight strip of campus life. A security camera blinks at the entrance, patient and unsentimental, counting bodies like a mechanical usher. Brian Shaffer, med student, easy smile, future with shape, steps into frame, then into the bar's neon throat. Hours are poured and swallowed. The camera blinks again and again, capturing exits by the dozen, catching strangers who intersect for exactly one frame and never again. It records everything except the one thing it owes, Brian leaving. The paradox hardens like glass. Friends scroll the footage until it turns sacramental, memorizing angles, tracing service corridors that feel like stagecraft, sets behind sets, doors that lead to liminal air. Outside, High Street keeps laughing like nothing happened. Inside the tape there is a wound where a man should be. Surveillance promises omniscience and delivers a blind spot, and in that small darkness 1,000 theories breed. Someone rewinds. Someone whispers. A city pretends to sleep as the camera forgets its job.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm just here with my friends. We're having a good time.
November 20th, 1988 opens wide and blue, the kind of New Mexico morning that turns the horizon into a dare. Tara Calico pedals her pink Huffy along New Mexico 47, cassette player tucked in, future taut as a fresh clothesline. The shoulder of the road wears the thin dust of 100 ordinary rides. Today the ordinary fractures. A truck passes too slow. A reflection lingers too long. Somewhere, a driver glances once and then again. By noon the sun is a white coin dropped on an empty table. Tara does not return. Wheel tracks fold into other wheel tracks until they become pattern instead of clue. Months will pass. A Polaroid will surface in a Florida parking lot, two faces bound, eyes asking questions the photograph can't answer. But today is only the first day of not knowing. The air smells of creosote and hot rubber. Her mother's voice calls down a hallway that swallows sound. The straight road straightens further, as if defying the possibility of secrets. Yet the secret sits there anyway like a shadow without a body. Between 1988 and 2014 the country learns a brutal calendar. one measured not by holidays but by anniversaries nobody wants. Families turn grief into discipline. Mothers read cell site records like weather. Fathers memorize the bureaucracy's true names. Siblings stitch timelines until the seams hold. Community becomes the instrument that power forgot how to play. In a church basement at 9:12 p.m., a volunteer scans a banker's box of misfiled notes and finds a custodial logbook. 2 entries scratched out, a third re-entered in a different pen. In a Midwest garage at 11:43, a hobbyist restores a frame from a decades-old tape and reveals a reflection in a window no one noticed before, a shape where there shouldn't be one. Near midnight, a forum thread lights up, a grainy live stream from an abandoned building on the wrong side of a county line, a room with cinderblock walls and a calendar frozen on March. A child's sticker gleams on a rusted locker door. In the lower corner of the feed, a wrist with a birthmark like a comma lifts and vanishes, as if the sentence refuses to end. The chat explodes, a mod pins the coordinates, someone whispers, "Don't call yet, watch." The camera tilts, catching a laminated ID on the floor, the corner torn, the year 2014 still legible. Footsteps enter off-screen. Keys jingle. The stream stutters, pixels crawling like ants over sugar. Then the light snaps off and the last frame freezes on a door swinging inward, a silhouette we think we know filling the threshold. The table hasn't just turned, it's moving. And something heavy is about to fall.
If a name fades, a life fades with it. Keep these names loud. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss part 2. Share this story tonight. And if you know anything, even a whisper, drop in the comments or use the tip links in the description. Silence protects the wrong side. On-screen text. Subscribe, share, comment a lead, part 2 coming.